All right, we're rolling. What's happening, everyone?
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Mega64antine Quarantine Cast.
Yeah.
We're thinking about changing the name, actually.
Really?
Well, quarantine is apparently over.
Says Eric.
So to continue to call this show Quarantine Cast,
Yeah.
as time goes on, will only make us look more and more stupid.
That's not even the name of the show.
To the kids out there watching this show.
Yeah.
And if you're watching this show, you're probably a fucking smart person. Yeah. And you're not going to tolerate unintellectual bullshit like this, calling the show Quarantine Cast when the quarantine is long.
When it's called Mega64antine.
Or whatever it's called. I hate the name of this show. Ooh. Can I go on record? How many episodes are we in? I didn't
43, I think.
43 episodes in. Fuck the name of this show. Okay. I don't like it. This whole Mega64 play on words.
Yeah.
You know, we used to have the Mega64ums, and then we had the Mega64 animations.
Yeah.
Mega64antine. It doesn't even make sense.
Mega6420.
It's low-hanging fruit, and I think, we could do a lot better.
Yeah.
Comment of the week.
Ooh, yeah.
What should we call this show now that the quarantine is ending? Quarantine Cast, Mega64antine. It's no longer applicable. What do you think this show should be called?
Please.
This show started with, it was kind of just like a vlog, a personal account of what we were going through during the pandemic because the world was so crazy and we just wanted to stay in touch with people, and we thought it would actually provide a little bit of a lifeline to people out there if they could see what we were going through.
Yeah.
But then after time, we all got adjusted to the coronavirus and we all got fucking sick of it.
I stopped washing my hands so much they got red.
I don't even remember the last time I washed my hands.
Ooh.
I'm tired of this dang mask. I'm vaccinated.
Yeah.
I'm done with the quarantine. Everybody out there feels the same way. And we felt that way for a while. So you may have noticed this show has shifted gradually over time. In fact, I think we did so good.
Yeah.
The shift was so gradual, nobody even noticed. I mean, we did a full-on episode about UFOs, and people were like, bravo, I love this show.
I get like a message once a week being like, bro, where's the cryptid episode? We need another UFO episode.
Exactly. We made the transition from a personal vlog about what we were going through
like a Zoom call
into a total variety show. It was actually quite amazing. Kudos to us. The only thing we failed to do was to tweak the name. So that's the last step. Maybe the fans out there can help us.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. And thank you for being a fan,
Thank
dude.
you.
This show has been like popping off.
Yeah. I wanted to say I get like I read everyone's messages. I'm sorry if I don't respond to all of them, but like it like warms my heart every Saturday when someone sends me a message being like, Johnny, I love this episode. Like, this episode was great. Last episode was great.
This episode is great as well.
This episode's great as well.
And by the way, thank you for tuning in. Today we do have a special guest. We sit down with
the big dog,
the man of the hour.
Yeah.
The most sought after man in America right now. Rocco Botte.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a chat with Rocco Botte. About all the hot topic issues going on in the world. Probably the one big issue on everybody's mind. I don't want to spoil the conversation because it was a doozy, but stay tuned. We're going to be getting to that in just a little bit.
Yeah.
Today, before we did this show, when I was prepping my reports, Johnny burst into my office.
I did?
You did.
Uh-huh.
And you said, I have a bit prepared for the show.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got an update in my earpiece. We got a Schroeder update.
What?
We got a Schroeder update. Ricky Schroeder update.
Hold on.
Wait, okay, you don't want to go into the Schroeder update?
No, you can,
okay.
but Who's Ricky Schroeder?
He was a former child star, and then he was on the show NYPD Blue.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So we got a Schroeder update here.
What's your name?
My name is Jason.
And what do you do here?
I'm a supervisor, front-end supervisor.
And why aren't you letting me in?
Because in the state of California and the county of Los Angeles, there has been and Costco, there's been no change to our mask policy. Not in the state of California or in the county of Los Angeles.
Didn't you see the news? You didn't see the news. Nationwide Costco has said you don't need to wear a mask.
Actually, that's not accurate.
Why would you argue with the guy who works at Costco?
Yeah.
It's literally, he gets it from the source. The dude it's his job to do what Costco tells him to do. Why would you argue with that guy?
You think the balding dude in tinted glasses trying to power trip you, bro? Like
you think this guy is making the fucking power moves? Like, I don't give a fuck what Costco said. I'm at the fucking door. You're not getting past me, bro. This guy doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
This guy is just the pathetic bearer of bad news.
yeah, this guy's like, oh, I wish I went to college.
So what is accurate is that Costco always goes above and beyond when following the law.
Yeah.
And the mandate in California has not changed. There does seem to be the possibility that in June,
June 15th, baby.
That California, I know,
if they allow us, if they grant us that, our kings, the people in power, you're going to listen to these people?
Well, I know
they've destroyed our economy.
Well,
they're destroying our
evaluating.
culture. They're destroying our state.
I see.
And you're just going to listen to them.
You know, it's pretty rude when you're having a conversation to not let the other person talk. I mean, you're just talking at somebody.
And just bringing up like fucking nonsensical shit.
Up. I also love how people, well, I am not even going to get into, like, they worship royalty and kings. Like, go off, king. I just love how, like, king is a compliment or like an insult, just depending on the argument.
King shit.
You know, king shit. Fucking kings in California.
What we are going to do is simply follow the guidelines.
Okay. I'm getting my refund. I'm getting my refund from...
Well, first of all, the Blue Lives Matter hat.
Well, that
Costco.
he's NYPD Blue.
Yeah, he's NYPD Blue.
So NYPD Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Everybody in California get their refund
like
from
that?
Costco. Give up your membership to Costco until they remove this.
Okay, well, this hasn't changed in any building.
Well, here comes a guy
California,
with a
in
cart
any-
full of shit.
I'm aware of the places I shop still
Okay.
require masks. But that's not the point. The point is Costco is simply abiding by the law. And that's
this
the
is
law.
great.
There's my refund. You're the manager?
I'm the manager.
Okay, I'm suggesting everybody in California get a refund from Costco
She refunded his membership.
Nice,
until this
dude.
rule is lifted. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
That was the Schroeder update. Should I play the show again?
Let me know. I want to point something out
Yeah.
about that interaction and what the fallacies of what Schroeder was saying.
Yeah,
In
Ricky
case-
Schroeder.
Ricky Schroeder. In case you don't know, in California, they have announced the intention to remove the mask mandate
Yeah.
on June 15th. It's unclear right now whether you can be outside in public without a mask, but I think you can as long as you can maintain 6 feet of distance and you've been vaccinated.
Yeah.
Which they're not asking if anybody's been vaccinated. I'm going to assume Ricky Schroeder is vaccinated
Really?
and thus was legally obeying the mandate when he was out in public with no mask
Yeah.
on. Because I would just hate to assume he would be reckless and just breathe all over people like a disgusting piece of trash. I'm not going to assume that about him. I'm assuming the opposite.
It's funny because right after this, this became like huge headlines, and he immediately released an apology video. I don't have it, but I assume he was like, "Oh shit, I'm not gonna ever get work ever again."
Well, yeah. I mean, this was your finest performance of all time.
Yeah, that'd be awesome if it comes out that he was just like really deep in a role. Like I want.
Yeah, that was all for a bit. Like, apologies to Costco. That was actually me recording a bit for a role. But let's be real. That guy's washed up.
Oh yeah.
He's not going to have any roles anytime
No.
soon. All right, check this out. Here's news coming out of our favorite state, Florida. Private Florida school won't employ vaccinated teachers. This is a news story
oh my god.
coming from just outside of Miami. There is a private school which was founded by anti-vaccination activists in Southern Florida, is warning teachers and students against getting the COVID-19 vaccine Because they are claiming that standing next to people who have been vaccinated could cause miscarriages in pregnant women. That is their claim as to why they don't want any teachers in their school to be vaccinated.
A couple of weeks ago, I showed you that sign where they said no vaccinated people in here. One of our staff is pregnant.
Yeah.
What is this fucking conspiracy theory that pregnant people can get like fucked up by people who are vaccinated?
This article says that they are going by the biologically impossible claim that unvaccinated women have experienced miscarriages and other reproductive problems just by standing in proximity to vaccinated people.
Get off Facebook. Sorry,
this
I got so close to the mic.
A school. This is a school.
These people.
What? Just imagine the generation of children that are going to be coming out of this institution in 12 years. I think Florida's going to be fucked up. I'm calling it now. Let's check back in, see how they do.
Yeah.
Or everybody in that school will be hard of breathing.
I have a pic here if you want to see something funny.
Yeah, I need something funny.
Vaccinated by the Lord, baby.
Do you know? Did you look up what Isaiah 53:4-5 was? I wish I did.
I mean, you could take a second. I could cut it out.
I don't have my phone on me. Yeah.
I mean, this might be boring.
I want to know. Will you look that up?
Yeah. Vamp.
Okay, yeah. Johnny's going to look that up. I'm going to read this card. Vaccinated by the Lord. Trust in Jesus. Protected by the antibody of Jesus Christ our Lord.
The antibody of
Jesus. The antibody of Jesus Christ. Sounds very close to the word antichrist.
Ooh.
I like how this person blocked out their personal information. Yeah, you wouldn't want anybody to steal any of the valuable information from this medical record that you have. Isaiah 53:4-5. Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering. Of course it's not fucking relevant.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Just like every other fucking Christian Bible quote, it doesn't pertain to jack shit about the real world. Yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted. Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering. Yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. Isaiah 53:4-5 essentially says, guys, y'all don't have to worry about coronavirus. Don't you remember when the Romans fucked up Jesus? Like, they fucked him up.
Yeah.
They fucking stabbed him and did all kinds of crazy shit. He's still mad about that, so he's not going to let coronavirus fuck with you because that was all for you.
He's going to kill all the heathens.
Yeah.
I do like this one part that says, you have been vaccinated by Christ. And his blood protects you from all. So, and in that line, because every week I forget to show you these photos, I'm just going to blast them out right here.
Okay.
This one was cracking me up.
Do not enter with a muzzle on your face, you big disgrace, spreading your fear all over the place. We will mock you.
There you go.
Now, can I point out the irony that were Freddie Mercury still alive today, he would be immunocompromised.
Oh, yeah.
And would not be able to receive the vaccine due to his HIV diagnosis and would require a mask and would probably demand that you wore a mask if you were in the same room with him. Just want to put that out there for all the Queen fans out there.
All the Queen heads. And my final photo, I was trying to decipher this.
Did 7-Eleven import COVID-19? These guys get it.
These guys do get
These guys are fucking on the level.
They are.
I see what these guys are doing and I approve. That's funny shit.
Okay.
Did 7-Eleven import COVID-19? There is some more on the bottom of the sign there, but which we can't read because we can't really zoom it in. I hope it's like an Instagram page.
Yeah, probably. I bet that's a bit, but I
that's got to be a bit.
it.
Maybe. I mean, I don't understand if it's not. Sometimes I get criticized on this show for reading insanely dark news stories.
And I get criticized for fucking butt bungee videos.
Look, I got a fucked up sense of humor. And sometimes I find things funny.
Me
and
too.
Then in retrospect, I'm like, why did I share that? That makes me look bad that I laugh at that shit.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm going to share the next story fully aware that I have a problem and sometimes I share stuff that's a little bit too dark. Hey, welcome to my show.
Yeah.
This is what you get.
Exactly. Sometimes you get butt bungees. Sometimes you get...
So in Utah, they have the Purple Mattress Factory.
Yeah.
And apparently, this is the second time this has happened recently.
Okay.
A woman working in the factory got sucked into the purple mattress machine. And I'm telling you, man, the stuff they stuff these mattresses are so fucking comfortable. Once you fall asleep, you don't want to wake back up. She died.
Oh no, side tangent. I saw a live leak video of like a factory in China where they had like one of those conveyor belt things that spin around in a circle, and the dude got taken by it, and it looked like a Looney Tunes thing.
Oh god.
And it was funny until blood started coming out, and then it was not
funny. Utah woman dies after being sucked into Purple Mattress Factory machine. She literally got sucked into the machine.
She got sucked up.
She got sucked up into the Purple Mattress machine where they make that beautiful, world famous, luxurious purple mattress stuffing. This is horrible. But the article goes on to say this is the second such incident they've had in the past few months. Are they fucking oversleeping at the Purple Mattress Factory? Get your fucking safety shit figured out.
Oh, was she like laying on a mattress and it went into it? Like into a machine? How'd she die?
Literally, the article, I don't know if you could read it there. It just says she got sucked into the Purple Mattress Factory machine. I've never been to the factory. I don't know what the factory looks like if you walk in and it's just some giant machine with this like large vortex of suction that you're fighting being pulled into at any moment. I don't know what's going on there. But the article goes on to say, this is such a PR thing. I'm not going to read it because it is kind of sad and fucked up, but don't worry. They have shut down manufacturing pending an investigation because they place their employees' safety first and foremost. Yeah. So now purple mattresses are going to become a hot commodity, rare. They're not going to be making any of those any soon. I can't fucking talk right now.
Me either. It is late.
It is late. We were all out today in the hot San Diego sun filming new videos.
Watch out.
For Mega64 6-4 Day.
Yeah, that got announced. We could put
that is coming
here.
Up on June 4th.
Yes.
And it is 6-4 Day. Mega64 Day, which means it is a celebration of all things Mega64, which means we have to spend a lot of time preparing some wonderful goodies for everybody out there. So that's what we were doing today. We're a little tired.
Yeah.
It's almost midnight here right now.
Fuck.
We're going to be going into Saturday, and this show's supposed to go up Saturday. Holy shit.
You're messing up. Do you want to go into our interview?
Sure. Why not?
Let's do it.
Okay. This is a good time to pause. So we sat down with Mr. Rocco Botte. You're going to love this conversation we have with him. This is about a 25-minute interview, and we talk about everything that Rocco has been getting up to this week. We hope you enjoy it. We will be back with some more articles and videos after the interview, but for now, enjoy our talk with Rocco Botte. Okay, everybody, we are here with
who?
The man that everybody has been wanting to talk to. Rocco Botte.
I thought you were checking your papers to see. We are here with...
I have notes. I have extensive notes here.
Let me check my files here.
I feel like we're in like a Phoenix Wright game.
Yeah.
Okay,
now taking the stand, Rocco
Objection!
Botte. Oh, shit. How's it going?
Good.
It's 10:30 at night on Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, we're doing this late. You were just listening to Daft Punk here, chilling out.
I wasn't chilling out. That's a misconception. I was cleaning out my office because I hadn't done that. Over the course of, you guys would know the quarantine era. Over the course of the quarantine era, my office became just a room I would throw shit in and close the door. Because I'm always usually doing stuff elsewhere in the studio, like editing in the editing room or this or that, whatever. And then, so my office would be like, cool, I got this new figure, throw it in there, close the door. And I cleaning all that up.
The reason we have you here today is because you're kind of like our correspondent, our journalist, our man on the street.
Yes.
On the beat.
I noticed there's this guy who works for NBC News, and whenever like a volcano goes off, they don't send Lester Holt. They send this other guy. I can't remember his name, but he's always the guy traveling around to like the war zones and stuff.
Yeah.
That's basically you for us.
Yeah, I'm like Brian Wilson. I was there with the choppers. I was there on the chopper.
Exactly.
When the nuke went off.
Well, which chopper was that?
I wasn't on the chopper. I'm sorry.
Do you remember Brian Wilson said he was on a chopper, but he wasn't? Or something?
Do you remember he gave that news report and then at the same time on HBO? I don't even want to bring it up. Do you remember? Did you ever watch Girls?
I've seen Girls.
His daughter was on Girls.
Lena Dunham.
And I remember he gave I don't remember what it was, but he gave some big speech on the news that night. And they said the same time that was airing, his daughter was on Girls getting her ass eaten out. Literally, they aired at the same time.
So really, take your pick. Which Williams are you a fan of? The elder or the younger?
Give us your Williams update in the comments below.
Fake news or fake ass eating?
Or fake meals,
So where we sent Rocco this week was... Well, we didn't send you, but you went to Disneyland.
I didn't want to go to Disneyland. Yeah. They sent me. They were like, you need to report intel.
No, let's go with that. We sent him to Disneyland. We forced him to go. He didn't want to go. We gave him like the press bulletproof vest and the helmet.
Yeah.
Because it is like a war zone there. This is like ground zero for the pandemic opening up. Everybody who's been locked up during the pandemic.
Yeah.
This is an exaggeration. This is a joke, but part of this is true. They've looked to Disneyland as the barometer for how fucked up society is. Is Disneyland still closed? Then we're still fucked. Oh, Disneyland's open. Mask off. We're back to normal.
That I did a little video on my personal channel where I kind of talked about that. Where, I was emotional seeing them open Disneyland up and people were like, oh yeah, you love Disneyland so much, huh? And I'm like, no, it's honestly not even that. It's that Sean was here and going like, yeah, you know what? As long as they stay open, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. And then when they closed it was like,
he got worried.
This world is not for long. I don't know. Yeah, exactly like you said. People use that as like the beacon. Like, how are things looking? Disneyland open? They're not. Ooh, okay. But they opened. And and even if it was like a good time to go or a bad time to go back, it still was a little bit of hope. You know what I mean? It was still like, okay, something's happening.
Yeah.
At least we're clawing away a little bit.
Disney is the biggest entertainment company in the world, arguably, in the history of the world, arguably, definitely in America. So they have a lot of pressure on their shoulders to kind of get back into business because Disney provides escapism and everybody needs a little escapism right now. And they're looking to Disney to do it. I feel like Disney's in a tough spot because obviously they want to make money, but they don't want to. If Disney is real cavalier about it, then everybody's going to be cavalier about it.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
So they kind of have to set a good example.
Yeah.
And show everybody else how it can be done. Do you feel like that they were doing that when you went there?
Well, it's interesting because you saying that it's funny. I feel like they kind of hedged their bet a little bit, or they kind of split the difference because Florida has been open.
I was going to say that.
The Florida Disney parks have been open since July last year. So, but I feel like that was their experiment. Like, look, Florida does not care like anyone else does. So let's try our methods there, see how that goes. Because no one's going to give them, you know what I mean? Like exactly like you're saying, if they opened in last July in California, they would be analyzed at every little granular thing. Like, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? But in Florida, it wasn't really that environment. It was like, okay, this government seems pretty open to us trying stuff. So they did. And I always heard pretty positive stuff. Every now and then you'd see a bad photo or, oh, that doesn't look so good.
Wait, did you go to Florida?
No.
Okay.
So no, that's just what I had heard. So California was the big thing, like what's going to happen there. And having gone now, I've now been twice since it opened. I went once pretty near when it opened and then just the other day. And I think they have done actually a really good job in general. Everything is pretty much on. I think what the thing that Disney has that a lot of other companies don't is, because they're so big and whatever, is they have the infrastructure to do anything. You know what I mean? So they have people on everything. So if anyone is walking around without a mask, the second a mask is off, there is someone from the shadows like, excuse me, like none of that. Like, yeah. They are on you.
Really?
Like a hawk. Oh my gosh.
Did you see that happening a lot?
Many times. Well, not awesome. I shouldn't say many times like it was a constant thing, but in all honesty, to
Is it like security guards or just like Mickey Mouse?
Whoever, both. Yeah, well, not Mickey Mouse, but cast members or security who are around. But honestly, it's force of habit to people would go up to like a churro stand. I'll take one churro. Okay, cool. And then they'd walk away, take their mask off and start eating it. And they would get descended upon like, you can't eat and walk around. You have to take that to a designated, corner and sit in a table, and that you could safely take your mask off from everybody else. They were not letting you walk around with, drinking stuff and eating popcorn. They were not allowing that. It was very controlled. And
what's funny is we watched a lot of videos on this show.
Yeah.
Police officers arguing with people.
Yeah.
And they're like,
holy shit.
It's my fucking right. I don't care what the fuck you're going to do.
Oh my God.
Mm.
Disney is scarier than the real police. Because when Disney comes at you and, hey, excuse me, and they're all dressed in white and they just came out of nowhere and you're in the middle of Disneyland. It's like a different country.
They have like a type of green you can't see with your naked eye. They like come out and then
they're like, excuse me, put your mask back on. There's no arguing. It's and I wonder if honestly, because as a kid growing up in San Diego, we would go on field trips to Disneyland and our teachers would always warn us, like, don't fuck around at Disneyland. Like, you don't want to be in trouble at Disneyland. They have their own police. They have their own jails. And it kind of became this mythical, like, don't get on the bad side of Disney because they don't fuck around. So I'm just saying, I feel like the security at Disneyland is intimidating in that strong, silent type, mafioso type of way where they're not going to threaten you. They're going to be real nice to you. And that's the part that's so scary.
And I think it's that, but I also think, maybe we're kind of saying the same thing here, but it's the same thing as when you see celebrities walking around Disneyland. It's very rare. If there was a big celebrity walking down the street, Christian Bale walking down the street, people might be inclined to say something or whatever. But when you see him at Disneyland with his daughter, it's kind of like, I don't want to mess around. It's the same thing. It's like, I know why you're here. You're here with family and I don't want
to. At Disneyland, we're all equals.
Yeah. And it just feels like this is a nice place. There's kids. It's a family thing. I'm going to be the guy who gets into a fight here. You know what I mean? It puts an extra stigma on it. So yeah, I think it's kind of all of these.
Now, did you have like a I'm vaccinated, like Disneyland sticker? We saw some of those on Instagram.
Oh, is that really? Oh, no. No, I've had the Band-Aid on for a month now. So I just keep
Do you still have it?
No. Oh. No. But no, anyway, I felt really, really good about all that on that end of it, whatever. And every single thing, whether it be attraction, store, whatever, everywhere you go is lines on the ground with labels on them. You want to go to this store? Stand here. Now stand here. Now stand here. Now stand. Everything. There's nothing that you could just waltz into or, let me just walk in here real quick or check this out. Everything has a line to stand on. Now move to the next. Now move to the next. Now move to the next. They honestly, they have the capacity to do that. Now, other places, I don't think they're quite being so hardcore about it, but it's just like you said, it's like Disney doesn't want to look. They have an image, and they're big enough. They want to let everyone know, we're not playing around here.
So let me ask you then.
Yeah.
On a normal day at Disneyland, what are you getting? 5 rides in?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you're hitting it, 7, 10, if you're really going crazy. How many rides are you riding now?
So here's where now we're going to get, now the controversy comes in.
Okay.
When I first went, it was, I think a week after it opened. I went on everything I could even think of.
Really?
Oh my God. There was no way. I mean, the lines are all spaced out. So you look at them and you go, oh my God, the line for the Snow White ride is going around the castle and down this is horrible, but it's like, no, but it's spaced out. That's actually only 10 people. You know what I mean? It's like, everyone's so far apart.
Yeah.
So you get in the line and it's like, oh, you walk right on, but the line is just spaced out. So there's a lot of that going on. But anyway, I went on everything the first time. Now, what's happening now that people are talking about on Twitter,
how many rides generally when you go to Disneyland? Are you doing like 5 rides? I know you like, New Orleans Square, kind of that area. I know you like Star Wars Land, Tomorrowland, but how many rides are you getting in?
I probably on that day, I probably went on 13 to 15 different things.
Really?
Damn.
Yes.
Make up for the whole year you lost.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I felt.
13 rides. Holy shit.
However, what's happening now is, and this is why they're in a weird spot now because it seems like they are raising capacity because people are going this week and they're all tweeting like, it was not this empty last week. Like, this is interesting. There's more. And the Orange County is going into a safer and safer tier. I think they're in, I don't know what color it is or whatever now, but
white.
Yeah, it might be that.
Clear.
But they are adding more capacity, but they're still spacing the rides just like they used to. So now you're kind of hitting weird spots where it's like, oh, Pirates of the Caribbean is an hour wait? Why? Ooh. Well, because they're only putting one party on a boat, but they're allowing more people in the park. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now we're in a weird spot with the parks where it's like, is this still a cool time to go? Or is it like...
So is this just like lines up the wazoo?
There are more lines than you'll ever see.
Like
but
sprawling into the park?
There's lines everywhere. Everywhere you go, you'll never see more lines. However... I still think most of them, they're still limiting the capacity. So it's all the spacing that's doing that. So you'll still go on stuff and it's like, okay, that took 5 minutes to go on, even though it was wrapping around the park. But there are some weird pinch points because they are adding more people and not increasing decreasing the spacing.
Yeah.
They're still only putting one party in a boat on Pirates, or whatever. If you fly on the Millennium Falcon, it's only your group, which for me, I went on that alone. And they were like, cool, well, what do you want to do?
What was that like?
Pilot? All right,
Were you jumping from seat to seat?
No.
I would have been doing everything.
They lock you in. Yeah. No, it was phenomenally boring. It was phenomenally boring. It was like, okay, everything's just going to be automatic.
Why? You didn't go to Disneyland by yourself, but you rode that one alone?
On the first day, I was there alone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did go alone that day.
I was wondering how the queue was for Rise of the Resistance, because aren't they like not putting anyone like inside?
Yeah.
Because isn't like half of that inside?
Oh, every queue, and I should say that too, every queue is outdoors. So that's why they're going out everywhere, is they're not putting people in buildings for any of the queues.
Well, how do you get into Space Mountain or Splash Mountain or any of these indoor rides?
Not until it's your turn. Like, so you'll go.
You wait, and then it's like, come on in, and you walk through the entire
attraction. Yes.
That's sick.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool. And as you mentioned, Rise of the Resistance, I did that on the day I was there on my own. And
wait a second. They put you in the fucking jail cell by yourself?
I went through.
Shut the fuck up.
I went through Rise of the Resistance. I just want to. I have videos. I can send them to you if you want to include them.
I'll put them in.
I went through Rise of the Resistance, the only human in the building. When I went, they put me in the cell.
Was their cast like being all dominatrix to you? Like, oh, look who we have here.
So they were like in there. Okay, whatever. They didn't really say much. But but sorry if I don't want to spoil this for anybody who hasn't been on the ride. But they put you in a jail cell and then the Resistance breaks you out. When they did that was the best part because they went, shh, all right, we're with the Resistance. We're here to get you. It's just you. Okay. Whoa, okay, it's really just you. Okay. And then they all started looking at each other, and then it's like they all got in character at the same time. We're so sorry about your team. All right, your team. Well, his team fell, but he's still here. Let's go. All right, let's go. They kept saying that. We're sorry about your team, but you're going to make it. And I went through the entire how big that ride is, and I was
If you've never ridden this ride, it's the most interactive Disneyland attraction I think they've ever built because there's live actors interacting with you, and it's part role play.
Yeah.
where you are put in jail and they break you out and you have to escape from this prison planet.
Yeah.
When they come to break you out of jail, I would be there, arms folded, just so cocky. I am a very valuable asset to the resistance.
I know. I wanted to. Thinking back, it's like I should have stood as far away from the door as possible. Just like
you could have had the most hilarious single player role play. Like this is all for me.
Yeah,
I'm the most important person in the resistance.
Yeah,
break me out.
Our friend Katie. I tweeted about this happening and I posted a video. And our friend Katie actually. She responded and said, there are Instagram people getting bomb photo shoots because they've been going and getting put in this situation. And it's like, all right, I'm going to ignore the show. And they just take all these photos in this, like in the Star Wars, like dungeon, whatever, because they're the only ones in there.
Legitimately, I'm going to spoil part of this ride if you've never been on it. You go to a Star Destroyer and it's a docking bay with all the stormtroopers lined up. And it's like in Return of the Jedi when the Emperor comes. And being in there with a ton of other people, I was like, awestruck.
Yeah, it was.
Being in there alone,
scale.
I would just made my own Star Wars movie.
Yeah. That's what it was in my head. I was like, 7th grade me was going nuts. Just like, dude, it's, oh my God, this is all
cool.
you.
Rocco and I got to walk, famously, because we talked about this. We went through Mickey's house like 20 years ago when it was empty. And that was like Resident Evil 8.
It was, it was at night when the park was closing and we were the only ones in there.
Yeah. And it's Mickey's house and it's all like 1940s and 50s machinery. Like the washing machine is washing itself and like the radio is spouting off, but it's a little crackly. And we're in the back of the park thinking like, are they going to lock us in here? And all the signs say, keep walking. You're going to meet Mickey Mouse real soon.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, that was like I kept expecting this giant rat to just step on me.
But this sounds like the whole park was like that.
It was the first time. And then I went with family this a couple days ago. Yeah. And it was, like I said, there was more people. Still a very nice day there. And because they're not doing annual passes anymore, because sometimes people with annual pass, they can come anytime they want. They can come after work, just, and whatever. Well, it's not like that now. It's reservation only. You have to get a reservation in advance to go just that one day or whatever. Mm-hmm. And because of that, you're seeing a lot of people in the morning, but it drops off as the day goes on, because you know what I mean? Because everyone got there at the same time.
Because it's old people getting tired.
Yeah, or families that are like, yo, my kids have had enough.
Shitty kids who don't understand how much fucking money it costs.
So you're there in the evening and it's like, this is like just like a nice day. Like, or like the evenings are really nice. But there are 2 weak links in the whole operation, if you want me to go into that.
Sure.
2 things where they unabashedly failed. One of them is food. The food situation sucks because, I'll explain actually. Every restaurant, a lot of them aren't even open. Mm-hmm. I would say half of them aren't open. The half that are, they have limited items. And I'm talking like they have the basics and that's it. So it's like, this place, they have all this stuff. They just have a Dole Whip. Okay. This place, they have corn dogs. They have this. They just have chicken strips. Okay. This place, every place has like one key item and then like a goofy, like weird item. And that's it. And it's like, and then if you want to order, it's like, come back in an hour and we'll have it. It's like, come back in an hour. Like, what is happening? And what I've heard behind the scenes is they're still distancing backstage too. Oh. So they can have like one person in the kitchen or 2 people in the kitchen. They don't have the ability to do more. So like if you're there, like I love going to Disney and getting all the like wacky foods and stuff. It is not the time for that. It's like, they just don't have anything. So that the food is a letdown. You might want to bring a snack. Second letdown. And this is a like certified stinker. They did so good. You heard me explain how they did a great job with all the distancing, all the this and that, whatever with the park. The failure was Star Tours. I did Star Tours. And the whole time I'm going, how are they going to do this? Like, are they giving me my own
Did
cabin?
They pick somebody else in the ride? You're in there by yourself?
No.
Empty chair.
Dude, it was like, so you've been on Star Tours. It's a sealed cabin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a motion ride. Yeah.
They're still putting a bunch of people in the cabin. And they have like a couple plexiglass dividers.
Oh, that sucks.
And I'm in there just like, you guys did so well with you guys were so stringent on everything else. And I'm packed in here with a bunch of people. Like, it was the weirdest thing. It was like, guys, what why did this fall through the cracks? Like, what happened? I'm vaccinated. I wasn't in there like scared, but it was just, it just felt like you did so well. Why do this?
Yeah, you're like real close to those
Star
people, too.
Tours is where you get it.
They kind of, they might have done every other row. But it's still like a bunch of people. Like, so it wasn't like they did nothing, but it was still like, we're sealed in in this thing.
Yeah. Plus they're like, shaking you around. So any COVID particles are just getting slapped all over your face like you're in a fucking martini shaker.
It was very weird. That I was like kind of astonished. Like, you guys really went all out for everything but this. However, I will say, to their credit, no one's really been going on that. Right? I feel like since Galaxy's Edge opened, and other stuff, whatever, like people were just not on it. So maybe they know that. Okay. Maybe they're like, whatever, let them,
All right. Well, I think you did really well for your correspondence for this journalistic effort. But the one thing that you haven't mentioned, and maybe we should end this interview on this.
Okay.
Did you buy a new lightsaber?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. The first time I got the Luke and Leia memorial set, that is buried on Tatooine in episode 9. And then this last time I did pick up Rey's lightsaber also from episode 9 and the Darksaber from Mandalorian.
Oh, wow. So you got 4.
Nice. So we're going to see some video proof of this coming up soon.
Definitely. I could have brought it here. I'm really sorry. I didn't.
I mean, I was kind of I was hoping you would, but
yeah. So sorry about that, guys. I apologize.
Well, shit. I guess we'll have to have you back sometime so you could show that off.
Oh, definitely.
Cool. Well, I mean, thanks. Anything else you want to say? I mean, should we give it a rating? Do you think people should go right now? Do you think it's worth it?
So like I said, we're in a weird spot where now they're adding more and more people, but things are still distanced. The food's messed up, all that. I think for the reason of like, this is a time at a theme park that will hopefully never happen again. You know what I mean? Like, it's in such a weird spot. I kind of feel like it's worth going just to experience it. And it's still a very nice day at the park. But I also feel like after June 15th, it might just be like a regular day. So maybe just wait.
So go this week.
What's that?
Is it more expensive?
Is it more expensive now?
Right now?
Yeah, I've been hearing that.
It's been like the tickets.
Yeah,
it's been if they have it in like a 5-tier system.
Oh,
which was they set that up even before. They haven't raised the prices on any of them, but it's like the lowest tier ticket. Like there's none on the calendar, so it's like all right, it's still like I think because it's limited, they're kind of going a little. It's tier 2 instead. Tier 3.
Oh, they have like Uber does it. High traffic ticket prices.
Yeah,
on high demand days.
Yes.
Which is bullshit.
I
fucking hate.
It does work in the sense of like there are people who go like, the weekends it's $150 to go on a weekend. Now I'll save $50 and go on a Tuesday. So I guess in that sense it disperses people and stuff. But then if you want to go on a weekend, fuck.
But isn't that literally price gouging? Like, more people want it, it costs more. Well, why? You're not getting any more.
Yeah, and especially right now,
there's more people.
And especially right now, honestly, I think the thing they didn't technically raise the prices from before all this, but the fact that like the restaurants are still not open and like there's certain things like I get this was another BS thing. The train. I love the train that goes around Disneyland. Classic attraction. Closing at like 2:30 every day. Well, why? I'm paying the fucking full price. Why is this closing? And again, what I've heard backstage is they've had trouble getting they have people who actually know how to run trains. They're all old dudes. And they're like, no, I'm not like doing this. Like, I'm not, they've had trouble getting them back. Well, okay. That I understand there's trouble with things like that, but you're charging full price, I don't know. So that is where I have a little bit of like, all right. But I felt like it was worth it to see the park in such a weird state that, you may not see again. So I would say if that sounds cool to you, do it. If not, wait till after June.
So they're charging full price. But you're not getting the full show. But you know what? Help Disney out, okay?
Yeah, they need it, man.
For all the buck, they need it. Probably more than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure that they get through these hard times.
And I want to reiterate, I saw a part of, I think, a recent show you guys did where you showed some of the Disney reopening stuff.
Yeah.
They miss you, So you really got to go back. There's banners everywhere. They missed you.
Welcome home.
So, just you didn't want to leave them hanging, do you?
I just love the idea that who put that message? Like the guy who put that message up, did he remember? Like, I remember sitting at home just thinking, I wish all the Disney patrons were just coming to the park again. I miss them.
To be fair, if I was like the guy in charge of the park, I would have put a thing like that too. It's like, hey, people missed this. Oh, I'm going to put that. We missed you. It's good. It's good branding, and people are emotional coming back. Like, oh, they hear the music, whatever. I get it. But it is kind of funny.
I would have put something, honestly, a little bit more traditional and not so hokey, like welcome back or glad to see you, but we missed you. Who? This is a faceless corporation. Give me the name of the person who missed me.
The stores on Main Street. They missed me.
Yeah.
I fucking walk in. Nobody knows my name. You said you missed me.
You missed my wallet.
Exactly.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did.
All right. Well, thank you, Rocco, for coming on and sharing that with us. And you know what? If you infiltrate any more
theme parks
or social events, Sturgis, I think is happening soon.
Oh, yeah.
Or, I would love for you to be our event correspondent. I do feel like you get access to a lot more events than anybody else I know. So come share your experiences with us.
Yeah, it's a little late in the interview to say I went to Knott's too. So I guess I should just...
Well, you can talk about that next time.
Yeah, I'll talk about it next time. Same shit.
All right.
Same thing.
Okay. Well, this has been Rocco Botte, everybody. Check him out. Mega64.com.
Check me out.
Yeah, check out his stuff.
Thanks. Shouts out.
Well,
welcome back.
Hello.
Hope you enjoyed that. There's a famous flower that is drawing people to a gas station in San Francisco, an abandoned gas station. There's this flower at an abandoned gas station that people are lining up to see. It is known as the corpse flower.
Okay.
You ever heard of a corpse flower before? A corpse flower apparently blooms once every 10 to 20 years.
Okay.
And apparently there is one blooming in San Francisco right now, which smells like a dead body for up to a half a mile away.
Just one does?
Yeah, one flower. This thing can grow up to like 15 feet tall, and I was reading about it. They say like every year it like opens up, but it doesn't have enough energy to bloom, so it'll close again and like retain that energy and grow some more until it gets enough to flower, and then it smells like a dead body for half a mile.
Why do people want to go to that?
Once every 15 to 20 years, once every 10 to 20 years, this thing will bloom. It smells like shit. I've heard of corpse flowers, and I guess San Francisco had one that bloomed last year. But this guy is like a private botanist who's showing it off.
Oh.
But I love that he found an abandoned gas station.
Yeah.
Like, how do you
find
set that up?
Yeah.
Hi, do you own this gas station? Yes, I do. Oh, awesome. I have a flower that smells like shit. Actually, that's an understatement.
Oh, do you plant it there?
That's an understatement. It smells like a dead body.
Yeah.
And it's going to stink up the whole block. Can I put it in your gas station? People will pay to see it. Yeah, he hauled it in there to show it off. It's like an art exhibit.
Okay.
The corpse flower.
The corpse flower.
Hey, do you hate your job?
No.
Really? Because I hate my job. You like it here?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love my job. I got the best job in the world. I get to work for Johnny.
I'm the boss.
Yeah.
Big boss man.
Well, maybe you lost your job because of the coronavirus.
Oh.
Or maybe you just don't want to go back to work because you're a millennial and you hate working.
Rather be on TikTok.
Yeah. You'd rather be looking at boobs you can't have and cars you can't drive and something else.
Oh my God.
Do you want to go into that? Should I explain that joke?
My dad made a TikTok and
you know what? Let's show the video.
I want to thank my boy Dave for turning me on to TikTok the other day. Like I didn't have anything better to do with my fucking time. Now I get to look at tits that I could never have, cars I can't afford, and shit to sell on Amazon that no one fucking wants.
We're back. That's Johnny's dad.
that's my dad.
Anyway, and that's also all the millennials out there who don't want to work.
Yeah.
Getting back to this story. Well, there is a company in Queensland, Australia that is offering to pay you to work in paradise. Apparently, there is a resort down in Queensland, close to the Great Barrier Reef, and they just can't get anybody to work there.
Really?
And they want bartenders, tour guides, beach entertainment professionals, people like rent the boats and do tours, and they'll pay you $1,400 a month to live on the beaches of Australia.
Dude.
That was just some weird news. It's so funny. Sometimes weird news is really fucked up, like woman got sucked into the factory bedding machine, or it's like, hey, great job offer here.
Yeah, we're weird. People in the comments are so like can be so mean. You see, we're trying to help you out. We're helping you get a job.
Better than working at fucking Wendy's in Florida, where this report says hangry alligator chases people around Wendy's parking lot. I guess is there
a video?
There is not a video that I could find, but I guess in late June or early July, that's like mating season for gators.
Whoa.
And so
they're like Wendy's. They saw the image and they got horny.
Yeah, they're like, I need some of those Dave's burgers.
RP.
Yeah. So customers from this Wendy's, you know, when you're going to Wendy's, you're thinking, I'm gonna get those chicken nuggers. I'm gonna get the Wendy's Frosty and dip my fries in it.
Yeah.
Then you're thinking, what's this thing biting my ass? Oh fuck! There's a fucking alligator here. Who's expecting to deal with wild animals like that when you're just trying to get a square hamburger? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, I'll pause on this. Do you have some videos for us?
I got a ton this week.
Okay, good.
I just want to talk about this guy. This guy's name is J Station. You ever heard of J Station?
No.
Famously despised YouTuber. He was the guy who pretended like his girlfriend was dead to get views.
Okay.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, he said, my girlfriend died. He made a whole video about it. And then his girlfriend came out. I was like, I'm alive and we're breaking up. So he released this video about the vaccine.
My girlfriend got it.
Something while I still have the chance, because as you guys know, I got banned on YouTube, and I also got banned on YouTube the morning after I made a tweet warning people about the COVID vaccine and how it's causing deaths. And 80% of people who take the second COVID vaccine shot experience insane injuries, including severe shivers where you can never move again for the rest of your life.
Well, the shivers is true.
Your skin melting off your legs.
Your skin melting off your legs.
What?
Bell's palsy, where your mouth hangs down like this and you're...
Pause.
I hate that he's trying to do a bit here.
Did you know that most cases of Bell's palsy are temporary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend Alec was obsessed with watching videos of people's progression back from Bell's palsy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's just like people being like, this was me week 1. I don't want to make fun of people who have Bell's palsy, but it was like the progression of getting back to normal.
Some people have it permanently.
Yeah.
Actually, a friend of mine from high school got Bell's palsy, and it's permanent.
Yeah, some people it never goes back to fully like back to how it was. Like it's like usually slightly drooped. But that's all I know about it.
But I've never heard of it getting caused from an injection.
No.
But I don't know, like, honestly, what causes Bell's palsy, so.
You're going to want to wear the mask for the rest of your life because your face is so messed up.
Fuck you.
We need to stop this. The government has no right to tell you that you're not essential. Everybody is essential. Everyone.
Hard to disagree. I fucking disagree with that.
Everybody has
Says
a
the guy who
family.
faked his girlfriend's
They need to
death.
provide
Yeah,
for
this
your
dude ain't
family.
essential.
You have to provide for your family. This is crazy. It's gone on for a year. We've had multiple
And
lockdowns.
I'm tired of it.
And the government keeps on stepping these rules
I feel like
up.
he's just saying this to
Soon we're going to have to carry around a passport with all your vaccination shots.
Pause. Can we go, you know the Schroeder report?
Yeah, the Schroeder update.
The Schroeder update?
Yeah.
I just realized he had a fucking Blue Lives Matter hat on.
Yeah.
But he's fucking anti-government.
Yeah,
Like, fucking
makes no sense.
Take your pick, bro.
Yeah.
Take your fucking pick.
He talked about the kings of California and how they're ruling
Fucking
over.
Support the fucking government or be fucking against them, but you can't have it both ways.
Nope.
Like, yeah, I'm down for the cops oppressing me, but not the guys that tell the cops to oppress me.
Yeah.
Fuck that
Fuck
shit.
that shit. Yeah, fuck this guy. I feel like we saw the best of this video. I'm down to fucking turn this shit off.
It's just all of these guys are like anti-government, but they also are like so bootlicker pro cop.
They're like, oh, if you just listen to the cops, maybe you wouldn't get shot. Fuck you.
Yeah. All right. Well, the government says wear your mask. I will not fucking do it. And then when they get arrested, they start crying because they're like, why me? Did you see my hat?
Dude.
This is a hilarious story coming out of the city of Fullerton, California. Fullerton, California is next to Anaheim, and it's a giant shithole. And it's fucking Fullerton sucks. I've been to Fullerton. Eric used to live in Fullerton.
Okay.
When we had him on last week, he was telling us stories about how he lived in Fullerton and would throw punk rock shows in his living room because Fullerton is just that kind of town. There's no rules there.
Oh yeah, the pizza tattoo or whatever.
Yeah, the pizza tattoo originated in Fullerton. Just to give you an example of how shitty Fullerton is, listen to this story. The city of Fullerton pays $350,000 after suing quote unquote hackers for opening a Dropbox link that the city emailed to them.
By accident or?
By accident.
Oh my God.
I will repeat that headline. The city of Fullerton, California pays $350,000 after suing quote hackers for opening a Dropbox link that the city sent to them. Here is the story. There were a pair of citizen journalists in the city of Fullerton that were repeatedly giving requests of information to the city, which are totally legal.
Yeah.
And it's something journalists do all the time. When records are released to the public, the journalists will request them and the city will give them a Dropbox link. Sometimes the Dropbox links are password protected. Sometimes they're not. The city sent them a bunch of non-password protected links. And guess what? There were documents in there that the city didn't want these journalists to see about all this fucked up shit, including like people being drunk on duty, like on the police force and all this other stuff. So these journalists started releasing the stories about it.
Yeah.
And the city started suing them, being like, you are not authorized to access those files. And the journalists were like, well, you sent them to us. And the city was like, yeah, but we don't even know what's in those files. And the journalists were like, well, we'll tell you what's in them. You got this? And they're like, no, stop. How did you get those? And they're like, you emailed them to us. And they're like, you can't. We're forbidding you. It's illegal for you to view those.
Yeah,
like,
you're hackers.
We're viewing them. And the city said, you don't have the right to click the Dropbox link. And when they click the link, they're like, you hacked us. You hacked us. You fucking hacked us. And they sued them.
I bet they lost.
They lost. They sued them for like $60,000 in damages. The city sued these people for $60,000. And then the attorney fees, these hackers' attorney fees were $230,000.
Damn.
Yo, when the city comes after you, they sue you for $60,000. Your attorney fees are $230,000.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's fucking intimidating. I'm glad these people won. The city ended up having to pay the attorney's fees and having to pay those people the damages for a total of $350,000.
Should have sent a Google Doc.
Yeah. I mean, we transfer next time.
Yeah.
Come on.
We transfer.
Check this out. This one brings a smile to my face. This one's going to
excited.
scare some people.
Hopefully not me.
No, this is going to validate you, Johnny.
Oh,
and
shit,
me.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
60 Minutes, the longest running news program in America.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this. Yeah.
Is running a report that confirms the existence of unidentified phenomenon
Over New Jersey. No, I'm kidding.
UFOs. 60 Minutes. Following the groundbreaking Mega64antine UFO spectacular episode.
They cited us.
They are following in our tracks. They're actually using the same footage that we use.
The Tic Tac one?
The flying Tic Tac.
Ooh. That's from San Diego, right?
It is from San Diego.
Fuck yeah.
That was leaked by Tom DeLonge.
Dude.
And the Skies Above program or whatever his UFO thing is. There are some quotes from this article, but it's a lot of interesting stuff. We've tackled many strange stories on 60 Minutes, but perhaps none like this. It's the story of the U.S. government's grudging acknowledgement of unidentified aerial phenomenon, more commonly known as UFOs. They interview an intelligence committee director, and they ask him questions like, so what you're telling me is the UFOs are real? And he says, Bill, I think we're beyond that already.
Okay. The
government has already stated for the record that they're real. I'm not telling you that. The United States government is telling you that. They go on to have other quotes. You know, this sounds nutty and wacky. And the committee person says, look, I'm not telling you that it doesn't sound wacky. What I'm telling you is it's real. The question is, what is it? What are its intentions? What are its capabilities? This is the same thing we were discussing on our episode showing Marco Rubio basically asking the same questions.
When I showed that wrong video.
Oh my God. I forgot about that, Johnny.
That was fucked up.
Hey, there you have it.
Yeah.
Senators, politicians, members of the U.S. government are forming committees investigating UFOs. They have video evidence. They are going on the record for major American news media outlets to confirm the existence of UFOs. Not only that, I have a follow-up story.
Oh.
The Catholic Church has released a statement.
About the UFOs?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Now, if anybody knows shit about UFOs, it's motherfucking Pope in motherfucking Vatican City up in Rome. The Catholic Church has officially said that religious traditions have always believed that we share the universe with angels, demons,
airwaves,
and other non-humans. There's nothing in the Catholic tradition that would exclude the existence of alien life, and the Catholic religion is open to the acceptance of extraterrestrial life. And there is a man who works at the Vatican. His name is Jesuit brother Guy Consolmagno. He is head of the Vatican Observatory and is sometimes known as the Pope's astronomer.
This is literally Bloodborne.
They asked him if he would consider baptizing an alien. And he said,
dude, give that fucking journalist a Pulitzer or whatever the fuck award.
They asked him if he would be willing to baptize an alien. Brother Guy Consolmagno said, only if she asks.
Ooh, getting brownie points.
So there you go. The U.S. government says aliens are real. The Pope says aliens are real.
Gendered an alien.
The Catholic Church says they are ready to baptize an alien. They are ready, willing, and able. They got the holy water ready. They'll smack it on that motherfucking alien's head. Boom. You worship Jesus now, baby. Alien, you don't need to get vaccinated. You just got vaccinated by the Lord. Here's your vaccination card.
I can't wait till we live in a society that has aliens and some of them are Christian. Oh my God.
Are there stupid aliens out there? Real question. It never occurred to me. You assume that when aliens come, they're geniuses and they're the superior race. But you have to keep in mind, the aliens that came to Earth.
They might just be like animals.
The aliens that came to Earth.
Yeah.
Those are the top of the line alien. Those are like the highest echelon of intergalactic explorer aliens.
Yeah.
They're not going to send us, I had the name of the perfect.
They're J stations. No, fuck that guy.
Why am I fucking blanking on this rapper's name? This, with the grill and
Paul Wall.
Sure, Paul Wall. No, dude, it's
Travis Scott.
No.
Now I want to guess this,
dude.
Do you have more hints?
Yes, because it's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, what does he look like?
You're gonna Grills. No, this is what James Franco based his character.
Oh, Riff Raff.
Yes, Riff Raff. Yeah. Thank you. That was killing me. Now my whole bit is fucked up.
He knows Paul Wall.
They're not gonna send the Riff Raff from Mars.
Yeah.
Okay. They're not going to put those aliens on a ship and send them to Earth. You're going to get the professional, like, Air Force aliens. Yeah. And it just occurred to me, like, are there stupid aliens that are, wacky, like, the Christian aliens? They come to Earth and they're like, and you translate and it's like, this Jesus thing sounds legit. Sign me up.
Green Lives Matter.
Sorry to all our Christian fans out there.
Yeah,
I
we love
you guys.
Yeah.
You know, if you're offended by anything I say,
don't comment.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
Giant. Here's a story coming out of Palm Springs.
Okay. I like you started with giant vampire lady.
This is about a giant lady in Palm Springs.
Really?
Huge. Yeah. And
Fuck
she's
yeah.
causing all kinds of controversy.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
I was joking. Oh, fuck.
There's a giant Marilyn Monroe. I actually don't know where I stand on this. Legit. This one, I'm on the fence.
Oh, wait. Can I guess?
Okay.
There's a giant Marilyn Monroe. Are people like going under her skirt?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
No, but there's a giant Marilyn Monroe statue in Palm Springs,
Yeah.
and it's from that, that famous scene where she's on the subway
Yeah.
and it blows her skirt up. This
they
thing
model
is
a vagina?
huge. Like,
Yeah.
look,
That's gigantic.
it's like it's probably like 5 times taller than a person.
Yeah.
Like standing next to it, people don't even come up to her knee. They take pictures of it. But anyways, this statue was in Palm Springs for a few years, and it drew a lot of tourist attention and attraction.
Okay.
But then they got rid of it. Because I guess it was on loan or as a temporary installation. Well, they just brought it back. And they put it in front of the Museum of Art. And that is fucking pissing people off.
Why?
In Palm Springs, because all of these like moms and people from the schools who go on field trips, they're like, you are forcing our kids to look up skirt at Marilyn Monroe's like you're forcing the kids to do an upskirt shot. And I was like, I was reading this article and I was thinking like, fucking come on.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But then they're like, they make some really good arguments. They're like, no, they positioned her ass like in front of the door.
Yeah.
And you literally have to like walk through her legs to get in.
Did they model her ass in the fucking statue?
It's like it's an upskirt, and then they're
Yeah.
literally like you can see a guy in this picture. I don't know if people at home be able to see this, but it's 2 women standing underneath her skirt, and this guy's like on his knees,
It's like on the ground.
and it's like
That's what I would do.
2 women, and then Marilyn's crotch like
Dude.
above them, and they just went on. Here's the thing. Here's where I am torn. Marilyn Monroe is an American icon.
Yeah.
And that moment from that movie is iconic. And this statue is a tourist attraction in front of a museum. So to me, it's like, come on, this is all in good fun. This is just in good spirit. Like, let it be a tourist attraction. Let's not make it more than what it is. But then these people make an argument and they're like, why are we supposed to normalize looking up Marilyn Monroe's skirt?
Yeah.
They were like, if this was a statue of anybody else other than Marilyn Monroe, this would be heinous. Like, you wouldn't even be having this debate. You would have a giant upskirt shot here and you're just looking at this woman's butt and taking photos of it. And they're like, just because it's Marilyn Monroe, are we normalizing like upskirt photography and like making that a normal thing? And legitimately, I was reading that just wondering like, and now I'm not so sure. Like, that's kind of a good argument.
Yeah. I didn't know that moment was from a movie. I always thought in my head, I imagined like she was like on like a red carpet situation.
No, it's from the movie The 7-Year Itch. I've never seen it.
me
I don't
either.
know the context of it, but from what I understand, she's walking down the street and she gets blasted by a subway vent, and the dress goes
What a
up.
weird scene to write in a movie.
Dude, it was the 50s.
Yeah.
They were so fucking horny and repressed back then. They probably thought that was sex. Nowadays we put boobs in a movie,
Yeah.
and that's what they probably thought they were doing.
Yeah.
If you think that was sex, I feel sorry for you. Yeah, what do you think about that? Do you think should they keep
I'm
the
just
statue?
confused. Like, I wish it's gonna sound awful. I wish I could see what it looks like under her skirt.
I thought so too, but I'm assuming it's panties.
Because like,
And the article
Yeah.
said you see undergarments. That's
Okay.
that's the phrase they use.
yeah, because in my head I'm like, why would they model? Like, why would they build that?
Maybe it's a thong.
Because like in my head I'm just like,
Alright.
why wouldn't it just be like nothing under there? But the fact that they modeled, like that they built that is
Like, the
weird
more
to
I
me.
think about it, this thing is extremely horny.
Yeah.
Like, some dude
I'm
built
like Googling her.
like some dude built the upskirt Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to say this is like 50 feet tall. So this is big booby giant woman Marilyn Monroe upskirt statue, which might be the name of this episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Big booby Marilyn Monroe giant woman upskirt statue.
That definitely get monetized.
You just saw the creative process happen live on camera. Okay. If you didn't have a comment about our name,
I got the image.
By the way, if you didn't have a comment about our name, comment on this statue.
Yeah.
Thumbs up or thumbs down. Yeah or nah? What do you think? Okay, look,
It's
listen.
fucking heinous.
Listen.
It's heinous.
I'm looking at her undergarments.
Her fucking
here.
ass.
This looks like I'm looking at my grandmother's ass. These panties are from the fucking 50s. This shit is inappropriate.
That's fucked up. Why would they do that?
No person wants to see Marilyn Monroe wearing these underwears. This ain't sexy. This is, I'm looking at grandma's butthole.
If I was like 12 and went on a fucking school trip, I'd be like,
legitimately?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I retract everything I said about this is all in good fun.
Yeah.
I agree with you. If
Yeah.
I was a little kid, like in 6th grade, and I have to walk under that statue, I'm going to look up at that underwear and be like, who the fuck built this? Like, what sick asshole thinks this is fun? You know, because when I was a kid, I make a lot of like horned up sex jokes now, but when I was a kid, I didn't do that. So I was so meek and like, you know, nervous and red faced and just like, just a cringy little kid. And so this stuff would make me blush. I would like avert I would just be like, oh, who's into that? And I pretty much still feel the same way as an adult. So thank you for looking up the actual butt shot because that gives all the context. Okay. Enough about that. Don't comment yes or no. That's a hard no from me, bro. Actually, though, I will say the last thing I'm going to say about this. I want to go and take a picture there.
Yeah.
I think we should add this to the list.
Fuck, dude.
I think we got to add this to the list.
We need to do like a Mega64antine like world tour or like not world tour, but country tour.
So we have the wings in Tennessee.
Yeah.
What was the thing?
I don't even remember.
Don't worry, folks. We'll look it up. We will remember because I know that there was one from last week or 2 weeks ago where I was like, that's our second destination. And our third one, which might actually be our first because this is very close to where we are currently. Every shitty landmark we bring up on this show, that's a photo opportunity. We're going to go and we're going to get a photo there.
I wish I could remember the second one, but I really cannot.
Yeah. So me and Johnny are going to get a shot of Marilyn Monroe's butt. Don't worry. Okay. This is an amazing headline and an amazing story coming out of Pennsylvania. I believe it's Pennsylvania, a place called Mount Pleasant.
Okay.
Mount Pleasant man throws punches, swings golf club, wields knife in roommate battle over lighter fluid.
That's the most East Coast shit I've ever heard.
I'm just gonna read this story.
Just add like Axe body spray. I don't know, BMX bike.
Nathaniel Pacini,
Pacinini,
20 years old, was angry when his roommate wouldn't buy butane he needed to smoke marijuana. The two had an argument in their apartment, according to court documents, when his roommate threw down a notebook in frustration.
Yeah, like a spiral notebook.
Yeah. Pacinini lunged at him while his roommate tried to subdue him by attacking Pacinini in a headlock. The roommate was punched in the head, punched in the face, before he was able to push Pacinini out of the room, according to court documents. Just a few minutes later, the 20-year-old came back swinging a golf club. It took some time, it took some effort, but the roommate pushed him out of the room again and shut the door. Moments later, Pacinini attacked for a third time, this time waving a pocket knife. He started stabbing the door. When police arrived, they asked him,
kids like this.
They asked him, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Of course it wasn't, he didn't buy lighter fluid for my pot smoking session. No, he said, my roommate threw the notebook at me and it hit my foot, and I believed he was going to attack me. So he got the golf club and went fucking crazy.
I knew so many kids like Pacinini that they like had like anger issues. I knew a kid in high school that threw a fucking desk at a teacher once.
I didn't know any kids with anger issues.
I feel like in the East Coast, it's like all these fucking kids with like goatees and like you go to their house and they have knives for some reason.
This kid does have a goatee. That's crazy. How did you know?
I don't know. I feel like I've met this kid before. They always have like really baggy hoodies. That like, yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. I knew like 9 kids that were just like this. That's hilarious.
Maybe Pachinini should smoke weed. I mean,
yeah,
should have let him do it at that point.
They have like a dresser that has like an Etnies sticker on it that they like stick a knife into it for some reason. Yeah. And there's like Axe body spray.
You've been in too many of these guys' rooms.
Yeah.
Were you this guy at one point?
No, I just knew kids like that. They have airsoft guns.
So here's a story coming out of Russia.
Hell yeah.
Russia has plans. Apparently, Russia is going to try to clone an army of 3,000-year-old Scythian warriors.
This is some Metal Gear shit. Scythian warriors?
An online session of the Russian Geographical Society last month.
Technology?
Apparently, a close ally of Russian President Vladimir Putin suggested using the DNA of a 3,000-year-old Scythian warrior to potentially bring them back to life. Yes. For real.
Isn't this the plot of that second Hellboy movie? The
Golden Army?
Yeah, the Golden Army.
Dude! Russia loves Hellboy.
Dude.
Apparently, people out there, you're wondering what I am. What the fuck is a Scythian warrior?
Yeah, I was about to.
Well, apparently the Scythians were people like a band of nomadic horse riding
people.
Horse warriors.
Horse girls.
From central Iraq or modern day Iran.
Okay.
That apparently they were nomadic and they traveled to Eurasia between the 9th and 2nd century, and they built an empire that lasted for centuries until they were eventually wiped out. But then these archaeologists found a mass grave of these Scythian warriors, and the DNA found in this grave was so rich that Russians believe they may be able to clone them and bring them back to life.
This sounds like the plot to Full Metal Alchemist as well.
Why would you bring back an army that was already defeated? That's my question. These guys already got their ass kicked 3,000 years ago.
Just train the army you already have.
Russia.
Just give them steroids or something.
America's working on robot dogs with guns mounted to their faces.
Yeah, for real.
I think I'm going to put my money on them versus the 3,000-year-old Scythian clone army. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. I will have to admit, if there's a battle between a 3,000-year-old Scythian clone army and the American MIT robo-dogs with guns mounted on them, I'm fucking buying that pay-per-view, baby.
Yeah,
I'm fucking there.
Do you think there would ever be a moment where they like fully televise a war like that?
Johnny, no doubt in my mind.
We have the technology.
When we get Joker president, he is going to televise.
The war will be televised.
Not only that, he's going to live televise a nuke being dropped.
Oh my God.
That, I believe that is in the cards for world history. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Joker president is going to live televise a nuke being dropped. I'm calling it now. Sad but true. Nostradamus. Nostraderic. I got a lot of news stories. I could keep going, but maybe you want to show us a video?
Sure.
Oh, she's got the vaccine.
No, I'm going to get some hate for this, but I'm not getting the stick. No, nobody's shooting no shit in me.
Yeah.
Go Trump.
Yeah. So many things I want to say about shooting their shit in her.
I just want to say one thing. Trump is vaccinated.
Runs the whole gamut from meth head jokes.
No one's gonna shoot their shit in me.
To sex jokes. But that was just pathetic. I mean, that woman.
Where'd you get that syringe from?
That syringe was clearly like her personal fucking heroin needle. Like she needs a big one because she's upgraded to that level. Nobody's shooting their shit in me.
No one's shooting their shit.
Trump 2024. That's dreaming.
I didn't even notice that shirt the first time I saw that.
Yeah.
Trump 2024. He is vaccinated, by the way.
And isn't he like mentally declining or something?
I don't know. I know he has a website that is just his like new Twitter feed.
That's cool. Great. Hey, show us this wrestling clip that we looked at.
We found this together.
Yeah, and we're going to show this because, we support wrestlers and we think it's our duty to introduce the world of wrestling to non-wrestling fans out there to show you what you're missing.
Yeah, this is what you're missing.
So this would be considered a botch. Actually, I'm not sure if this goes as planned or not. Now, you might be thinking,
wait, first of all,
hold on, I want people to watch this with no explanation.
Yeah,
Let's just go. You might be thinking, what is this?
That's a lot of lighter fluid.
That is lighter fluid. Maybe you recognize the bottle. Okay, this wrestler has something in his pocket. I hope it's not a spark or a flame.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God, it is. And of course, he went straight for the testicles.
Yeah.
Lit your balls on fire.
Oh,
and then they hit him with the weed whacker. And the weed whacker seems to really wake this guy up to, oh, my legs are on fire.
Yeah.
That clip was called Wrestler Lights His Balls on Fire.
Thank you.
That was less technical, more spectacular.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been reporting on the chicken shortage here in America.
I've been telling people about that.
Well, now
I've been
we
warning
have
people.
a new concern. There is a Chick-fil-A sauce shortage. Have you heard about this?
No. Isn't it just like mayo and Chipotle sauce? Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh, it's way more complicated than that. It's way more special. Chick-fil-A imposes a sauce limit amid industry-wide shortages.
Okay.
First, there were nationwide chicken shortages. Now there is a national shortage of the dipping sauce, the world-famous Chick-fil-A dipping sauce. Apparently, this sauce is getting fucking hard to come by, and it's turning into a problem where Chick-fil-A is like having to meticulously screen who they give this sauce to. It's supposed to be one packet per customer, but you know it's America. And when Americans hear that there's not going to be enough of something to go around, all the fucking hoard mentality people out there, it kicks in and they start hoarding this shit.
This is going to be the fucking Szechuan sauce all over again.
Yeah, so now it's toilet paper mode all over again with Chick-fil-A fucking dipping sauce. Who knew that this was going to be the biggest thing in demand right now? It's not just chicken and Chick-fil-A dipping sauce.
Okay.
All sorts of things they're running out of them because there's just a shortage during coronavirus. Apparently, used cars. Johnny, you bought a used car.
Yeah, but from my friend.
You bought it from your friend.
Yeah.
But like even you got a used car during coronavirus.
Yeah.
You weren't alone.
Oh, so it's just like so many people are buying them, there's none left?
Yeah, computers are hard to come by.
Yeah, there's a chips shortage.
Yeah, computer chips, video game consoles.
Yeah.
All electronics, that you would use to entertain yourself at home. And to add insult to injury, now we have to put Chick-fil-A sauce on the list.
We're burning chips, we're burning chicken, we're burning sauce.
Personally, I've been to Chick-fil-A like once. And I was like, what's the big deal?
Yeah, it's funny. Like I had gone like my whole life not going there because of their politics. And it was when I moved here, everyone,
I went there.
It's okay.
But yeah, I don't agree with their politics, and it's no sweat off my back not to go there.
Yeah, same.
And the sauce is bullshit too.
Yeah.
Hope the sauce never comes back. This is a great article. 3 men fall 8 floors down elevator shaft during brawl. Police say.
I almost want you to just move on. Like they fell. No, continue.
In Pennsylvania, police officials say that 3 men were fighting Monday night on the 8th floor of an apartment building.
This sounds like a great movie.
When they broke through the elevator door.
Okay.
And fell down the shaft.
Oh, because the elevator wasn't there? Oh, are they dead?
They didn't die.
Oh.
They fell 8 floors onto the elevator car.
Oh. Did it take
Who the fuck was in this? Was this fucking John Wick?
It sounds like John Wick.
Versus Jack Bauer? This sounds like such a badass action. I just wish I could have been in that fucking apartment, like looking through the people like, yo, mom, our neighbor is fighting 2 guys. Holy shit. They just fucking burst through the elevator. Mom.
They were
boom. Mom, I just heard him hit the elevator car. They must have fallen 8 floors.
They were
Yes, I still live with my mom.
they were strong enough to break through the metal door.
Well, here's the thing. This is what's so funny. The article follows up with they interviewed people who lived in the apartment complex, and apparently 2 of the people didn't live there. And now the people in the apartment complex, this is a very in-depth article.
Yeah.
They're afraid to use the elevator because they're like,
that thing's going to fall.
how did these guys break through the elevator in a fist fight? They're like this. Literally, there's quotes from the article, and people are saying like, yeah, I don't know. They should have been able to do this. Now I don't know if I want to use the elevator. The last thing I'm going to say, it was 3 guys that fell into the elevator shaft. 2 of them were collected from the first floor. 1 of them came out the second floor. And to me, that's just, the clear winner of the fight.
Yeah.
He caught himself. That was crazy. It's a good story. I basically have one more story I want to end on. So do you have anything for us?
I have one last video. You gave me a video. Maybe we could do that.
Okay. This is a story I forgot to print up, but the gist of it is I sent you this video because a teenager in Spain got into an argument with his parents. You ever do anything when you fight with your parents? Like you go break something or you just go, or maybe you create something. Well, this guy got into a fight with his parents, went to his backyard with a pickaxe and started digging a hole.
Okay.
4 years later, this video is what he has to show for it.
Fuck.
It's all in Spanish because he's from Spain. But he basically built the ultimate, he built an underground cavern.
Okay.
For himself because he was pissed off at his parents. And he was just like, I'm fucking done with my parents. I need a place to get away. So this is a tour he's going to give of the underground cavern he built at the age of 16, I believe, or perhaps 14.
I have dreams as a kid of building a secret Dexter's Lab style laboratory.
Look at this.
So this is really hitting that part of my brain right now.
So this kid just started digging a hole one day.
Holy
my
shit.
fucking parents, what are they going to do when they see the staircase I fucking built? Oh, well, now that I'm down here,
nice
where's
in
the
here.
staircase lead? Okay, so he built this room.
He's got electricity apparently.
Yeah, he ran, dude, he's got a banging sound system. He built a second room here.
He's got some rocks.
Oh,
it's a storage.
dude, he's got a safe. I feel like how fucking at some point you've got to stop being mad at your parents.
Yeah.
When you're 3 steps down, you're like, I'm not even mad anymore.
I'm gonna add another story.
Yeah. My fucking parents, when did they see this fucking jacuzzi?
This reminds me of those videos on YouTube where those people just build a fucking house in the middle of nowhere. And
I love those videos.
Yeah, me too. I always have a theory that
those guys live in LA.
Yeah, they live in LA. There's
I have the
they
same
put on
thing.
fucking loincloths and they start fucking digging holes.
Yeah, they always act like they're in the middle of the Amazon.
Yeah.
But they're just in some back lot and they're full construction crew. Is this a different entrance or same thing? The video cut.
Yeah. No, this definitely looks different. No, it's the same.
Same thing. Anyways, cool spot.
Yeah,
Check
that's
that
awesome.
out. What'd you're arguing with your parents. Did you ever build your own man cave?
Yeah, you're punching fucking holes in your wall.
I know.
Use that anger to build a fucking a big ass hole.
Exactly. All right. This is a very long episode. Thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah.
We have one more video, one more article. I'll read my article.
Yeah.
Here. This I thought was funny. U.S. state of Alabama lifts ban on yoga in public schools.
Okay. I have a lot of questions.
I have a lot of questions as well.
I'll let you continue.
I don't want to continue.
Okay.
Yoga was banned in public schools in Alabama?
Also, why was there yoga to begin with in public schools?
The U.S. state of Alabama has lifted a ban on teaching yoga in schools after nearly 30 years. Yoga's been banned in schools for 30 years, but instructors will have to use English names for the poses, and the salutation namaste is forbidden. Fucking forbidden. Now, I want to say, I think the state of Alabama is playing with fire here. You're real fucking dangerous. Okay, they're not allowed to say namaste. They're not allowed to say it, but they could still do yoga poses, and that's dangerous to me. I had to look this up. I had to do as much research as possible. I have all the answers for you. So I'll just tell you everything that you want to know. In 1993,
okay,
the state's governor a Republican, signed a bill prohibiting yoga, hypnosis, and meditation from being practiced in public schools. Which, by the way, how do you ban meditation from being practiced in school?
It's like, oh, his eyes have been closed for too long. Dude, that breathing's way too deep.
Excuse me, Michael, are you fucking sitting there thinking about stuff? Are you fucking visualizing how your day's gonna go, you piece of shit? Michael, are you focused on your fucking breathing right now? That's forbidden. No meditation in school. Check this out. Where I had to print out all pages of this. Christian conservative groups have for years backed the ban on yoga, which they say encourages students to convert to Hinduism.
Okay.
Which I guess if somebody wanted to convert to a new religion, it's probably a bad thing.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
sure.
You're a bad person.
And they say claims that scientific research supports yoga are based on poor quality studies, according to the fact sheet from a group of Christian lawyers.
This is hurting my brain.
This is higher quality studies show that yoga can be dangerous, including they cause injuries, they can cause death from stroke or psychotic episodes. That is what the Christian lawyer groups were saying. Yoga can cause a psychotic episode?
Apparently.
You're stretching. Anyways.
I hate this so much.
I know.
Sorry, I'm not saying anything. It's literally making me mad.
I thought you'd be like popping off and laughing at this, but
yeah, I mean, I'm like, it's just so fucking stupid.
it is. I mean, they're still not allowed to say namaste in Alabama schools, and all the poses have to have English names. But I guess they've accepted that it won't cause a psychotic episode or death from stroke.
Dude, I don't know. Oh man, this makes me feel bad. If you live in Alabama, get the fuck out of there.
I actually did have one more story, but
yeah.
I'm going to save this. We're going to end on this one. Show me your video.
Okay. Well, this is a long one.
Okay.
And you know, we've been talking all day. We got the Marilyn Monroe going on, and you know, shit's getting horny. So we got to learn how to please our women.
Oh God! Trigger warning, everybody.
I don't know.
This is a cringy video.
This is called How to Make Your Girl Horny Instantly.
Oh my God.
A channel where I post videos that will take your life to the
next level. Hey, if I was a girl and I saw this guy drawing a superhero, I would already be horny.
She's your friend, your girlfriend, or just a random girl from your class, extremely horny and sexually addicted to you. Just
you know, half of our audience just got so excited right now. Finally, I learned some stuff.
Number one, sit really close. When you are with this girl you are sexually attracted to, find an excuse to sit.
Why is this guy holding a baseball bat? He's gonna fucking hit her with it?
A cool new app or read out a long interesting article from a magazine she likes. But as you sit next to her, make sure you are sitting in a tight spot so your arms are touching each other's.
What?
And even if there's a lot of space to sit on,
why would that make a girl horny?
Yeah, step one should be like introduce yourself.
This dude is wearing a helmet and he's holding a baseball bat. I'm going to assume he might even be sweaty.
Make sure your arms touch each other.
Step one, make sure the girl knows who you are and they're comfortable with you being around.
Is crucial to ruse the sexual tension.
Number one, how to make any girl really horny. Make sure when you sit next to her, your arm touches hers.
Keep her interested.
She's already touching you and she's obviously conscious of that. Get her distracted from the touch.
Why is it a child?
An interesting conversation.
Dude, Johnny, you are asking, why are both of these kids?
Why is it Sans from Undertale?
Why are these two kids trying to get so horny?
As long as you excite her,
wow, so interesting.
Wow, so interesting. No punctuation.
Start talking flirty to her. Getting a girl horny is easiest when both of you have to sit
You know,
next
I've
to
always
each other
heard
for
that
a while with no
Europeans speak the
interruptions.
language of love, and I've experienced it because something happened when I heard him say, "Start talking horny to
No
her."
matter where you are, just get her involved and things will go smoothly all the way.
Flirting
Somewhere
with her.
along the
Start talking flirty with her.
conversation, get
Why is
flirty
John
with her discreetly. Compliment her about something to start.
Facebook
Be very
emojis,
subtle.
too.
You know what
or
was
she'll move away
interesting?
from
Keep it
you. You
going.
smell
But step
great.
one
I
was
the
like
fabric on
applicable.
your
Sit
shirt.
so
You have really
close that
nice
you're
eyes.
touching her.
Or some
Yeah.
boot
Okay, that's
like
fucking
that.
gross, but at
Okay.
least I know
Anyways, it
what I'm
doesn't
supposed to
matter,
do. Keep her interested. Now you've left me in the desert.
Yeah.
I know how to make my arm touch another girl's arm touch a girl's arm. Well, how do I keep her interested? You just said keep her interested as if I'm supposed to know what to do, but I'm watching this video called How to Make Any Girl Horny. So clearly I'm not an interesting person. Like, help me out here.
Sorry, he made a joke. I wanted to hear it. I heard like a beep noise.
Okay, let's hear this comedy. Start talking flirty.
Like that. Okay. Anyways, it doesn't. You smell great. I like the fabric on your shirt. You have really nice eyes, or some bullshit like that. Okay. Anyways, it doesn't work. Just flirt like.
So this guy's giving great advice.
He's like, just do some bullshit.
When you're flirting with the girl, just say bullshit. Like, just say stuff that you don't mean. I mean, it's not really authentic. You're not really feeling it, but you're just trying to make her horny.
If you have already texted dirty or flirted dirty with her earlier,
bring on the sexy times.
Oh my God. He literally quoted Borat.
Number 4, touch her fingers. Play it safe and slow. If she
what the
feels
fuck?
awkward or uncomfortable,
touch her fingers. Hey, now this is good advice. Now watch out, ladies, because I now possess the weapon that will make anybody horny. If I get fucking
I'm gonna diddle your fingers.
If you see me coming down the street, put your hands in your pockets, okay? Or grab a pair of rubber gloves and put them on quickly, because if I can touch your fingertips, you're gonna melt.
Wait, hold on. There's a lot of things happening right here. First of all, this is my favorite Pink Floyd album right here.
She'd know your naughty games by now, but as long as you keep the pace slow and enjoyable, she'll like your
I am so wet.
Another good
what is he thinking?
Like you read poems. It will work even if she knows you have no idea.
You will have 6 kids.
With her and say
a nice car, and I will be your fuck friend in the near future. Wow.
What the fuck?
That's a fucking palm reading and a half right there. You know, the lines in your hands, they say so much about your future. This line right here, it says that I will be your fuck friend real soon. I see your lifeline, your fuck line.
Just find a way to touch her hand. All right, number 5.
This is especially good.
Whisper into her ears, not one ear, both ears. Whisper from this side, then get around to the other side and whisper into the right ear. And remember, your arms are touching, you're massaging your arms,
and you're diddling her fingers.
And you're diddling her fingers too. Maybe you want to be from behind her while your arms are touching and you're diddling her fingers, going from ear to ear, whispering flirty talk or some other flirty bullshit.
And know what you have to say. No, this is what you have to whisper in her ear. I like your ass.
And she replies with wet.
No, that's like asterisk wet. So that's like
her thought.
Aim speaks, so she's just wet. Becomes wet.
Say you just had to compliment her about the same thing again.
Whisper into her ears. Great if her whisper something sexy.
Oh, be a fucking man,
hold on. Back up. What is this about in context to?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna roll it back. Sorry, this is a long ass
guys,
episode.
This is the grand finale.
Yeah.
Don't be funny while whispering into her ear. If she laughs, it completely kills the mood. Go near her ear like you are whispering something and compliment her again and say you just had to compliment her about the same thing again. Just be a fucking the guy, you know what I mean? If you want to get
I literally
be a fucking the guy.
I literally don't know what you mean.
Straight to the point,
be a fucking the guy.
And ask her if she
use your sexy voice.
Hey, what's up?
Whispering something
I like your ass.
Like
Johnny, is that your sexy voice?
I don't know.
Be a fucking the guy.
Okay. We'll make the hair of the back of her neck and hands stand. And make sure
what's up with this guy's armpit? Dude, he's got camel toe on his armpit.
Did he say do a handstand?
Okay, here comes one of my examples.
Oh,
hey, babe. Would you like
That's his
to
sexy
dance?
voice.
Would you like me to come to your house and then do the tra-la-la? Okay,
wet.
Just something like that.
Wet.
You know,
ladies and gentlemen, I got wet.
Right
dude.
now, but, you know,
this guy just was a fucking dumb man. Using his fucking sexy voice.
Number 6.
Whispering flirty talk.
To make any of these moves work, you have to feel the sexual tension.
I guess you throw her? I don't know.
If you don't feel it, don't try this.
Feel the sexual tension.
When you feel the sexual chemistry thicken in the air, don't worry, she'll feel it.
Guys, like
reach out from across her.
Now that you've been touching her,
that's not what's in the picture, though.
Oh yeah, he's just tossing her.
Take it to the next level. Find an excuse to reach out.
Be a fucking man.
Reach out and feel the sexual tension. This is like English.
Yeah,
like I'm fucking getting lost legitimately.
Strategic body part.
What What's a strategic body part? Fucking
make it seem
a pressure
fingers,
point.
apparently.
What's a fucking?
Hey,
is
don't
there-
be awkward.
Who's doing nothing wrong.
Sorry, continue.
I'm legit upset because
I'm so confused right now.
This video promised how to make any woman horny instantly, and now I'm here on step 6, and I'm bullshit. I don't even know what you're fucking selling here.
What?
Read her reciprocation.
If she starts speaking slowly or moves closer to you, chances are she's horny as you are right now.
Okay.
If you've been following these tips,
Well, I'm not horny at all right
Look at
now.
this drawing.
Have an erection already. Just play along and repeat the flirting, teasing, touching, and reaching
Dude,
out with
his
body parts
fucking
now and then,
navel
as long
popped
as you
an
know
erection.
Yeah, his fucking belly
Raise your
button.
hands
Dude,
against her
th-
breast
what
or
alien
watch
has
her
a
t-shirt
penis
and
in his
find
stomach?
it stiffened up. You've
Also, I guess you have to be a magician or something. I don't
Also,
know.
who walks up to a frowning person fully erect and just casually says
Hi.
hi?
Final step, ask her out. Now,
Ask her
always
out.
turn
Are you
it
not already on a
shouldn't
date?
go to
Oh.
waste, should it? Tease her and play with her for
Ask
a while and
step
she'll
8.
learn
Ask
it
her out. I've
over.
already
Or
felt
if
the
you
sexual
want to do something
tension.
Yeah,
more
I already
about
told
it,
her I liked
go
her
across
ass.
the
I've already
table and ask her
strategically
if she'd like
touched
to
the
come
sexual
over to
parts of
her
her
Yeah.
body,
Don't be a
and
little
now I think I should
bitch
see
and
what
just
she's
do
doing
it,
on
man.
Saturday.
Yeah.
And girls, if you've been watching this video, let us know in the comments.
Ready to
if
tra-la-la?
that is true. Would that make you horny if I would came out?
Wait, okay, so he's asking women if they're horny from this. Don't you know?
Hey,
Like,
if I was a
and
woman,
do all that stuff, would it
I
work or
think
not?
this
Write
would
me
make
down
me
in the
horny.
comments
So
Yeah.
and
I
subscribe
wish
to
I could
this channel
comment
for
and say
more
hell
tips
yes, but
for,
I just,
education,
I don't have a privilege.
psychology, and all that cool stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Ask
Whatever.
her out was step 8.
Yeah.
How to make any woman instantly horny.
I feel
and
fucking gross.
the final step to making a girl horny.
Yeah.
The final step to
Final
making her
step.
horny. Try to go on a date with her.
yeah.
That's the last step. I might
Oh
put
my
that
God.
step earlier
Yeah,
in the
me
make
too.
any woman horny process. I might put the try to get the date way earlier, but that's just me.
Oh my god. I feel like fucking emotionally exhausted. That video fucked me up.
Well, I have a story that
Okay.
will cheer you up because no matter how fucked up you are, you'll never be as fucked up as the woman in this
Thank God.
story. And we're going to end on this. Thank you for watching, everybody. California woman may have washed $26 million lottery fortune down the drain. The winner of a $26 million California lottery prize may have literally washed the chance down the drain. After winning a Super Lotto Plus ticket on November 14th, a convenience store in Los Angeles said that Thursday was the last day to redeem the prize.
That sucks.
Nobody redeemed it.
I had in films.
Now listen.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, but say the woman who bought the ticket came in the day before the final. She came in on Wednesday. Thursday was the last day. She came in on Wednesday and she told him she put the ticket in her pants and it was destroyed in the laundry.
No.
$26 million destroyed in the laundry. Don't wash your clothes, folks.
Yeah, don't. I never wash my clothes.
Dude. They have surveillance footage of her buying the ticket. They know she bought the ticket.
Just give her the money. Fuck
They
it.
know she bought the ticket.
Oh my God.
But she didn't redeem it. She can't redeem it. She can't.
That sucks.
You know they ain't giving her that money.
Yeah,
you
they're like,
know,
fuck you.
no matter what she does, she's not getting that money. She knows it too. How do you live with yourself? What do you do?
I would wake up in like a cold
Bro.
sweat like every day.
Thursday was the last day to fucking claim $26 million and you washed the ticket in the laundry. Like,
Why would
do you
that?
play the lottery again? You won.
Yeah.
You think you're going to win the lottery twice in your life?
The odds of that are so improbable. It hurts.
Where do you even go after that? I would go sit down.
Eat a gun.
No, I mean, money's not everything, but
Yeah.
I would have a long sit down somewhere.
I'd definitely start smoking again.
I legit might start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, I'd be like,
If
guys,
this woman started a GoFundMe,
Yeah.
I'd give her $1.
Me too.
I feel so, that fucking hurts.
Yeah.
I'd give her $1. Anyways, would you give that woman $1 if she started a GoFundMe? Leave a comment in the chat. that's our show for today. Everybody, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you for Rocco for being on the show.
Thank you, Rocco.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. My Instagram is Derek Acosta only. My Twitter is Gustavo.
I'm Catboy_Slim on Instagram and Johnny13 on Twitter.
Yeah, I will be posting about a lot of toys that I have been making in my free time. I set up a resin shop in my garage. I've been getting into toy making, and I'm doing some film projects on the side outside of Mega64 that you can check out over on Instagram. What do you post?
Nothing.
Well, follow me, and I got funny stories too, and I post some behind the scenes stuff from the Mega64 studio as well. It's a good time.
It is a good time.
But it's not for everybody. This show is. So we will be back next week. We hope you're back next week as well. Share this podcast with a friend if you think somebody out there will enjoy it, because we want to expand our spread out there and we want to get more fantastic guests. And remember when we went and shot guns?
Yeah.
I want to go back
Yeah.
out into the field and do, what do we call that? Like an adventurous podcast, an on-location episode. We're going to think of another thing to do. Maybe we'll go ride some jet skis. It's getting warm out here in San Diego.
Dude,
That's something I've always
Yeah.
wanted to do.
I just want to say, if you made it this far in the podcast, leave a comment if you're instantly horny or not. I just want to see. I want to know how many people made it this far into the podcast. So there you go.
Thank you for watching. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
next week.
Good night.
Goodbye.